Alright, today I'm going to show you guys how to calibrate a torque wrench. You're going to need tape measure, marker. A lot of people put tape on it to do the marker. I don't care because I'm going to be calibrating mine every couple of months now. This one hasn't been calibrated in about, 10 years maybe. A lot of the calibration screws, a lot of them will be in the side of the torque wrench. Mine is at the end of the torque wrench, and I'll show you how I'm going to calibrate this. This is a Kobalt torque wrench. It's got a special kind of slide lock here, so you can slide it back, rotate it, lock it back in. You need tape measure, you need your marker, you're going to need weights. Now, when you grab weights, you want to weigh them on another scale. I use 2 different scales to weigh them, so I know I'm 95% sure that it's correct. But just because it says 2.5 pounds and 20 pounds doesn't make it right. There's a good chance that it's going to be wrong. Now, how I figured this out is my torque wrench, the lowest setting it has is 50 pounds. That's the lowest torque setting it has. It's a 2-foot torque wrench. So I divided that in half, 2 feet, I got 25 pounds. So 25 pounds on that line should be 50 pounds of torque at this drive head. Now, when you measure the drive head, you do not want it to be at either end of that. You want it to be in the center. And as precise as you can on that. 24 inches. Line straight up and down. Let me get that at right angle so you guys can see that. It's about right there. That's pretty close to perfect. But the thing I found with the weights is I needed 25 pounds. I put 20 in a 5-pounder. It came out low. So I had to mess with like 15 different weights to get exactly 25 pounds. Let's see, we got a 20-pounder, we got a 2.5 pounder. We got another 2.5 pounder. We got another 2.5 pounder. So it's actually 27.5 pounds, according to the weights, equals 25 pounds. Also, different weights weigh different. These ones are over the 2.5 pound weight. These ones are under the 2.5 pound weight. So there's a whole lot of combination of stuff that you got to do. You want to put them on like a wire so you can hang them off the end. All right. This socket, 19 millimeter, you want to put it on your card in the tighten position. Like I said, this is set at, oh god, not really good focusing there. I'm going to try to adjust this. Yeah, I'm not going to get focus either way. This is set at 50 pounds exactly. We already did the line on there. I don't know if you could see that. I just kind of flipped it around and make sure it works. So when I get 25 pounds on that line, which you're not going to be able to see, but either way, there's a line there. Should be 2 feet, so 25 times 2 should be 50 pounds. It should just click. My adjustments right here. It's got a jam nut, right? Jam nut in the inside, and the end of this is our adjustment. The end of that, it just fits a little sloppy, but it fits all right. It's just going to be that screwdriver with the open end on it. It's one of the ones that takes the multi-bits. Loosen that jam nut up, and now we're good to go. We'll hang it on there. You got to hang it lightly. We might be too long. Okay, that clicked entirely too easy. And we weren't even in all the way. So now we're at 25 pounds. We're on the right line. That clicked way too easy. So what we want to do is we're going to tighten this up just a little bit. I'll do about a full turn. We're going to pick it up, let off it. Okay, it didn't click. So now we're going to back it off until it does, very slowly. Like literally 1/16 of a turn at a time until it finally clicks. Sorry about my breathing, everybody. My sinus infection's messed up. And there she goes. Now we're going to pick it up. Let it stop hopping. And let off it very slowly. It didn't click, so I'll turn it back a little bit more. Still didn't click. There it goes. Click it up, let it stop hopping, let off it very slowly. And what I'll do is I'm going to turn it back just a little bit, just to be sure. Turn it back, tighten it in just a little, just to be sure. Pick it up, let it stop hopping. We'll do that all over again. Tighten it up a little bit more. Just 1/16 of a turn intervals, very, very low turning. Okay, see how it's not clicking? So we'll take that 1/16 back off. Just a little bit of a fucking beep. There she is. Now that should be tuned in exact. You double weigh your weights. Make sure that it's exactly the weight you need. Now, if you only got 16 inches, you have to do a little bit of math to figure it out. Like 30 pounds at 16 inches. Like you got 30 pounds hanging at 16 inches. Which would be like right in here. Would be like 40 pounds on the bar. Something like that. You just got to do your math. So 16 would be like 1.33 times 30 would be 40 pounds. You'd set your torque wrench to 40 pounds, hang it on the line, and you do the same thing. But that's how I calibrate my torque wrench. This wasn't really too badly off, but the good thing is that everything that I've done for the last 5-6 years, I've over-torqued it by about 5 pounds. That's roughly what I was lacking, so it worked out pretty well. You just want to double check, make sure nothing spins when you check the nut. But, alright, that's how I calibrate my torque wrench. Alright, peace.